All right, everyone. So now that you have your heart decorated for your Mexican tin heart project, I would like us to go back in and do something more than just have it being like just plain lines. I think we should go back in and add some more really cool little pieces that could create some designs and some patterns, seeing as it's part of your project requirement. Just trying to block the light on this right now. Hold on. There we go. So now that you can see, I'm going to go back in with a black Sharpie and I'm going to create different designs around my Mexican tin heart. So if you decide that you want to do something basic like polka dots going around your piece, you can do something like that. So you would have your design going completely around on that. So that could be your pattern. You can also add different designs, such as some Zentangle designs if you really like Zentangles. So you could do things that come in and they are half circles like this, and they are only in this area. I will zoom in for you so you can see what I'm doing. So I've got this little half circle right here, and you can go back in and you can add another little loop to it. You can also go back in and you can add little flowery designs to it. So if I decided I wanted to do that to go all the way around my Mexican tin heart, I would do that. The more designs you create, the more interesting your project will be. And I know that this is going to add a little bit of time to creating your project, but I think it'll make it look really nice. So you could do a design like this going through. You could do like a nice basic triangle design. So if I started where I drew a line here and I went back and forth and I created a triangle like pattern to my Mexican tin heart, just remember that when you're going around corners, it can be a little tricky, especially when you're doing a heart shape that is rounded and you're putting a geometric shape like a triangle inside it. It gets a little tricky. So I'm going to go around here and then I'm going to go back into my triangles because I'm not just going to leave them as like a black line of triangles. Inside my yellowy green section, I am going to create some sort of patterns inside it to make it more exciting. Okay, so now we have like this weird thing going on right here. I can go right here and do this, and I might just leave this area the way it is, even though these two are pointing in the same area and they're touching. I think it sort of works, so we're gonna go with it. So from this area, I could go back in and I could add like extra little smaller triangles on this side. I could add, so that creates more of a pattern and more interest. I could add like a string of circles on this side. The more effort and the more little things you do to your project will improve the look of your project, will improve your grade because it shows me you're using effort in your art. So different ideas that you could do so far. We've got 3 different ideas. You could always do little design ideas where you just have lines that go straight through. So we have different design ideas. Ooh. You could create leaf patterns. You could create paw prints. You could create vines. It is really up to you. But I just want you to see that you can do more than just filling in your heart and making it plain. I would like to see some patterns, seeing as you are getting graded on creating patterns in your artwork. All right.